Hi, in this short video clip I'll be taking you on a tour of IXL.com. From my website page, here's the page that I've created to help you get yourself acclimated to IXL.com. Simply a brief description saying that you get free access to this site. It allows you to practice up to 20 problems per day per computer. Once you reach that limit, it will stop you from accessing any more problems. There is the option to pay a fee that gets you unlimited access. I would advise not worrying about that. I think the 20 free problems per day is sufficient. I'm going to go to IXL.com via this link. Here's the main page that will pop up when you go there. And you'll notice that from pre-kindergarten all the way through 8th grade, and now including Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2, and at this moment in time they are working on getting some pre-calculus and possibly some other courses in here as well. So just to show you really quick what you can do, I'll go through the 8th grade skills. At the bottom of each grade level or course it says how many skills are in there. I'm going to click, and they are grouped in some fashion, and there are a lot of them. And if you take your mouse and put it on top of something, it'll generate a sample problem to show you what kinds of things would be in that particular section. So I'm going to go here to solve equations involving like terms. And notice it's generating a problem for me. Now, this site doesn't really provide any initial instruction. It's more of a practice site. So as I go through this, I see that this will be a 1s equals 9. So I type in s equals 9 and submit. And it'll give me some generic feedback as to if I'm correct or not correct. For this one, I'm going to purposefully put in an incorrect answer. Looks like the correct answer would be 2, but I'm going to type in 4 just to show you what happens. When it's wrong, it'll tell you what the correct answer should have been, and it'll provide an explanation. So notice here it reminds you about the definition of like terms. It shows you with a nice little color coordination what the like terms are and what they should have created. It shows you what you should have done on both sides of the equation. You can click on Got It, and that simply takes you back, and it generates another problem for you. And you can continue in this fashion, like I said, up until you get to 20 problems done per day. And once you get to that limit of 20, it'll stop you. It won't let you access anything else. If I go back to the 8th grade page, actually I'm going to go back even further. Oh, my fault. Go back to the 8th grade page, and actually I'm going to come up here to standards. Actually, I'll go back to math and standards. This is another way that you could search for practice problems instead of just purely by grade level. Each state is listed here. We can click on Pennsylvania, and now we can click on 8th grade. And it's just a different sorting that they can use. Right now it's sorted by the 2005 Pennsylvania Assessment Anchors. We've moved to the Common Core, so I'm going to click on Common Core. It'll sort it that way. And these are the strands that the Common Core uses to show what things needed to be accomplished in 8th grade in the state of Pennsylvania. And just a different sorting method. Same idea of excuse me, moving the mouse over something, and it'll generate what those sample problems would look like. I think down here this is the one that we were just in, solving equations involving like terms. So it's just a different way to sort. So there it is. It's a great site. It generates unlimited problems, really, but the 20 per day, I would say, is sufficient. I would encourage everyone to go in there and play around with it. Try and match up the skills with what we're doing in class, or you can go work on something that you were deficient on before, and play around in different grade levels as well. There's plenty of things in the 7th grade that would still be helpful to an 8th grader. Likewise, there's things in the 8th grade section that would be helpful to a 7th grader. So play around, get in there daily, get your 20 practice problems, and please let me know if you have any questions.